everyone, this is Joe Workman, and today I would like to show you the new Share It stack. Now Share It allows you to have a beautiful share button that, as you notice when we hover over it, beautiful share buttons from configured networks fly out and allow users to actually click them and then share that web page on that particular network. Now Share It is really easy to configure. When you add it to your web page, you'll notice in the settings pane, we have our button setup area. And you'll notice for each button, the main button as well as the 4 share buttons, there is a drop down which allows you to actually select a supported icon that can be used within that button. Now for the main button, there's several different options that you have, and all of the share buttons have all of these supported networks that you could potentially want to use. Now on top of the default values, every button has the ability to define a custom icon value. Now as this information dropdown tells you, there's actually many different icon names that you could potentially use within the Share It stack. Just simply go to the mentioned URL and then copy and paste the icon name that you would like to use for this particular button. For example, here we have icon-RSS. And we have a nice RSS style button within our Share One button. Now because Share It doesn't know exactly what you would like to do with this, you can also provide a custom URL link that users will be taken to when they click this button. Now by default, Share It will pass along the actual URL in the web browser to the various social networks that are configured. However, you can also provide a custom page URL that will override that behavior. Conversely, you can also provide a custom caption that will actually be sent along with the URL. Now, by default, this will be the page title. And lastly, in this area, you can actually drag and drop a custom image that will be used when you share with Pinterest. The next settings group allows us to customize the button styles. The top setting is obviously the alignment, which allows us to align the Share It stack to the left, center, or right of our stack content area. The style is, do we want to use CSS buttons, or do we actually want to provide an actual background image that we can use within our buttons? You can then provide a button color, the hover shadow color when you hover over each individual share button, and then the default icon colors. Now, if you're using known social networks, we have the colorized social icons. This uses the standard known colors for each particular social network. So the F is Facebook blue, the Twitter is a teal color, Google Plus is red, and so on and so forth. And then we have some advanced color settings, which allow you to actually define a particular color for each and every icon. Now the last settings group allows us to control the actual animations. By default, the share buttons will animate up and away from the main share button. However, we can animate them down, to the left, and also to the right of the main share button. We can then adjust the speed at which the buttons will animate out. We can adjust the hide wait time. That is the time that when the user hovers away from the share button, it will wait this amount of time before the share buttons actually collapse back into the main button. And then the last settings is the bounce distance, which gives it a nice bounce when they fly out from the main button. Well, I hope you enjoy the Share It stack. It definitely is the most beautiful way to share your website with the world. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.